So you might be wondering, how did Skeppy lose millions of dollars? Well, there was one decision that he had to make that stood between him and millions of dollars and fame. He unfortunately chose the wrong decision. So for some backstory, at the start of 2020, the trio was a group of Minecraft YouTubers consisting of Skeppy, Badboyhalo, and A6D. The group was dominating Minecraft on YouTube mainly because they were the only group, as previous YouTubers had left the Minecraft genre because Minecraft had kind of started to decline in popularity and the new YouTubers hadn't come in yet. So for some even more backstory on the three characters, Skeppy is a Minecraft YouTuber who met Badboyhalo while he was applying for staff on his Minecraft server for a video, and A6D is a fan of Skeppy's who then later became friends with him. To make a long story short, A6D got into a lot of drama because Twitter exists, and suddenly all the YouTubers on the platform were like, you know what, I don't want to get into this drama, I'm just gonna unfriend you. But this wasn't a huge deal. However, after him being accused of things like racism and homophobia, everyone just kind of started distancing themselves, including Skeppy, and they became distant over time, and Skeppy no longer wanted to be friends with him. This had also influenced a bunch of YouTubers like Dream to unfriend him a while back, which is very ironic because a lot of these YouTubers who unfriended him quit Minecraft Monday because he was banned from the event. However, the real end of the relationship was when A6D basically revealed that the first video him and Skeppy ever worked on together was faked and it was staged. This caused a tear in their friendship, and they stopped being friends. And they recently reunited, which I'll talk more about later as it's vital to the story. So what made the group of YouTubers stick out besides the fact that they were already the only group on Minecraft YouTube was that they were unlike any other group. You see, every group of Minecraft YouTubers usually is based on how good a person is at Minecraft. For example, the Dream Team is based on Dream being really good at the game, Sapnap being really good at the game, and then George just kind of being there. However, what the trio is, it's completely different. You see, Badboyhalo, what he brung to the trio was his innocence, because he was a very innocent person, and monetization, as he basically said no swearing, and YouTube likes it when you do that and actually pays you. What Skeppy brought to the table was humor and skill. Skeppy's a pretty funny guy, and he's pretty skilled at the game, so yeah. What A6D brought to the table was skill and the entire country of France. You see, A6D is a French YouTuber. This kind of opened French audience to watch Skeppy and Badboyhalo, so yes, indeed, he did bring the entire country of France into this. And this made them a good team. Now you might be wondering, how does this have anything to do with $1 million? Well, you see, A6D left the group, and now Skeppy and Badboyhalo were making content together, which isn't relatively bad, but they kind of just isolated themselves from any other YouTubers besides Technoblade and Spyfy. So since they isolated themselves, and A6D was also technically in isolation because no one wanted to talk to him, they were just kind of making content on their own, and so no new audiences were really coming in. However, had they just waited a little bit longer and kept the group united, they could have earned millions. So you see, 2020 was going to be a huge year for Minecraft on YouTube, as some guy named Dream had single-handedly revived the game. This means that the trio's already huge audience of 2 to 3 million viewers would increase to potentially 5 to 7 million people. That's a lot of money, and this would make them the big YouTubers. Another thing that would happen is the three of them would be in the DreamSMP. Now, Badboyhalo and Skeppy were already in the DreamSMP, but now A6D would be involved. And you might be wondering, how does A6D being involved in the DreamSMP have anything to do with this? Well, to make an extremely long story short, and to save like 9 hours of your day, A6D would have been invited to the DreamSMP because Dream had invited Bad and Skeppy over there. He would then become a major contributor to the DreamSMP because he's French. And you might be wondering, what does that mean? Why does him being French just matter all of a sudden? Well, the thing is, if you don't know, basically, in the DreamSMP, there was this country called Lemanberg. They were full of European people, and if you didn't know, almost the entire country of France is in Europe. This means that A6D would be involved in Lemanberg as they kind of were trying to recruit people. And what would have been done over here is that A6D would have been a lot more famous than he is right now. You might be wondering, how did I just come to this conclusion? Well, you see, A6D, he kind of doesn't have a life. He streamed a lot, so he would have had a lot of free time to stream on the DreamSMP. And everyone involved in Lemanberg kind of got a good kickstart on their arc in the DreamSMP. And A6D would have had the same. Basically, if you didn't want to listen to the past 2 minutes, A6D would be famous because he's French. And you might be wondering, how does this impact Skeppy, the main person of this video? Well, you see, Skeppy has been seen to be less social and not talk to as many people during streams because he's shy. And this could be likely influenced by Skeppy's relationship with A6D because he kind of couldn't trust A6D anymore after he revealed everything about the video. And Bad is just kind of there if you're wondering. He doesn't really change. So basically, Bad, A6D, and Skeppy would have been huge because they would have also been making content together, whether it was Skeppy's $1,000 video videos or some other idea on the likes of Minecraft Manhunt. But the point is, they would have been doing content together and they would have been making a lot of money, not only on their own channels, but on their trio channel, which was the one they kind of came up with, which would later become Skeppy's channel. Okay, so it's probably not $1 million they lost, probably like 2 to 3 million, but I need a clickbaity title, so come on. Like, yes, they lost $1 million each. And the reason I come to this conclusion is that there was a market for the content that they were making, and it would expand in 2020. They would get a lot more clout from the DreamSMP, and they would all around just be bigger YouTubers in the Minecraft community, and to an extent could have even been the second most popular group just behind the Dream Team. So in conclusion, Skeppy, Badboyhalo, and A60 lost a lot of money, fame, and subscribers because Twitter. So the next time you're out and about and you're thinking of losing $1 million, just go on Twitter and say something controversial. I'm sure it'll go to a spiral of events that will lead you to somehow lose $1 million. So now go watch this video because it's better than this one. Actually, no, just kidding, but I need views, so just go watch it right now.